Hello YouTube and welcome to episode 21 of the Road to Glory with Marseille. We've actually jumped ahead quite a bit because unfortunately I did record this episode against Dynamo Zagreb and Inter Milan, but the recording was really bad. Like the mic quality just kept jumping, so I'm hoping I've figured out what the issues are with the microphone. And we'll see how this half of the episode goes. So as you can see, we did beat Dynamo Zagreb 2-0. Two nice wins in the league. We had a 4-2 loss against Inter, and unfortunately we lost 1-0 to PSG in a game that we were actually quite dominant in as well. We didn't really give them a whole lot. They had 5 shots on target. We only managed 3, but I felt like we controlled that game pretty well. So for today, we are going to play Inter. And we might go Dynamo Zagreb because we just want to see what the group looks like after this game as well. So let's get straight into the game as Lyon draw with Porto. This is the team I'm picking. I've changed the role of the striker slightly. I'm going to make one more change actually. Let's just make sure everyone's fit before Alzate needs a break. So we'll just have him on the bench just in case we need him. Yeah, so I've changed the role of the deep line forward on support to a complete forward on support. I just felt like they weren't getting that involved in the play. So we're going to go Stengs, Scarlett, Makoko, Elliott as a 4, Susic, Tonali, Steve, Todibo, Dan, Dumfries, and Garcia. So here we go. That's the team we're going to play with. 7 changes from the 3-0 win against Rennes. No, who is it? Yellow team. I can't remember now. I've gone blank. Doesn't matter. Let's go. Here we go. This is our team that we are more than aware of. So let's kick off. Here we go. Now, we struggled big time against Inter to the point where I felt like maybe replicating their 5 at the back system. So we'll see how things go. We've definitely got the team to play that 5 in the back system. So they play like with a back 3 with the 2 wing backs making the 5. Then they play with a triangle in midfield with 1 defensive midfielder. There we go. So I'm tempted to try and replicate a system similar to that. So let me know in the comments or in the Discord what you think, whether we could transition our team into a side like that. So we'd probably end up dropping our wingers into the midfield. We'll then get Scarlett playing as one of the strikers, Elliott in the midfield, and Stengs could probably play up front or in the midfield as well. So we are versatile. So let me know what you think moving forward. We could go with like 2 Mazzalas and like a DM. So the Mazzalas sort of help the fullbacks out wide. I think we could probably do that with a Mazzala on attack, a Mazzala on a support, and a fullback, like the opposite fullback. So whichever side has the attacking Mazzala, they'll have a supportive fullback, and the support Mazzala would have an attacking Mazzala. Attacking Mazzala, supportive fullback, attacking fullback, supportive Mazzala. But there we go. Yusufu Makuku scores to make it 1-0 at home in our 4-2-4, which I think long term we're just going to stay with the 4-2-4. I think it just suits us the best. He gets all our attackers in the team. Here we go. Ball in from Steve. I'd love a second goal though, just to really push away from Inter. We definitely need 3 points here today as Dan manages to get up and win a header, which I wasn't expecting. Makoko makes it 2-0. What a counter-attack that is from the boys. I'm going to praise the boys. Just got to look around my microphone, so sorry if I got really close to the camera there. But there we go. 2-0 inside 20 minutes for the boys in white. And we are desperate for 3 points here, so we can close this gap to Barcelona. Then you never know. A win against Barcelona makes things all even on the last day of the group where we get Dynamo Zagreb at home. So 2 wins in this episode could mean we would finish top of the group. So just got to hold on here. I feel like this is probably the harder game for us to win. I feel like us playing Barcelona might just sort of be a bit of an off game for Barcelona, mainly because we need to win more as Harvey Elliott goes through and scores to make it 3-0 inside 30 minutes, or inside 35 minutes I should say. And this is some performance so far from the boys here at home. So here we go. Susic, Stengs, Dumfries. Good little combination here on the right hand wing. Stengs driving all the way, just hits it wide. Unfortunate there. But let's see what we got going on here. Rafa, that's 4-0 up in 20 minutes at home to Dynamo Zagreb. So Barcelona should just be taking their foot off the pedal a little bit in that game as Steve finds Elliott. Stengs 4-0. Who would have thought? After the way we played against Inter in Italy, we could not even touch the ball. They absolutely dominated us. Here at home, we've had 55% possession. We had 4 shots on target. We've scored all 4 of them. And we are up and about here at home. Here we go. Steph de Vrij Brozovic, Fabian. This is more like the Inter that we saw. We saw the runs, the interplay with their midfielders and their strikers. Attacking Ziyech, who played really well against us in the first game. Finds Hakimi. We've got two players there. We can't deal with it. Pedro Neto does head over the bar, and that should be half-time, hopefully. So Garcia goes out wide to Dumfries, which is not an option that's normally taken, but obviously this system, they are lacking players out wide. So we've exploited that well. It Stengs trying to get past Bastoni, who we know is a good centre-back. That's a poor ball, and we're out of position here. Dumfries trying to recover. Pedro Neto gets past Dan, just has Garcia to beat, and he does beat him. So it's 4-1 heading into half-time. Not ideal, but it's not the end of the world. So let's just get to half-time. Don't get complacent, because that's what they need to hear. We're going to go positive rather than attacking as well, just to try and be a little bit more cautious with the way that we approach things, but I don't want us to go in our shells just yet. So Steve does pick the ball up, but ends the highlight. Here we go. Ahmed starting the play for Inter, finding Hakimi out wide. My game just froze there for some whatever reason. Here we go. Hakimi just has all this space down the right flank into Ziyech, into El Hadj, Fabian. If they shoot from out this range and score, good on them. Let's not let them drive into the box. It's Hakimi driving, and it's a great challenge there from Steve, I'm assuming, getting back goal side to put that out for a corner. Here we go. Javi Gallen, who had a really good game against us in Italy. They've had a shot there from De Vries, and it looks like there's a foul there anyway, so it looks like we've gotten away with it. So this is a system that I don't mind. I'm not a big fan of the deep line playmaker. I reckon you just get your two fullbacks going, one Mazzala, and then maybe a box-to-box to help out in those areas as well. I think the way that's, or even, there you go, and now they've gone to an advanced playmaker in a centre mid. I actually like that better than what they were rolling with before, but here we go. De Smet, half decent long throw, only as far as Susic. Back to Steve. Susic, Makoko, offside. Damn it. That was a well-worked opportunity there. He did look pretty tight. Whilst we wait for this, I'm going to take Susic off for... What we'll do is we'll move Scarlett down and we'll bring Eddie Saucedo on up front. That's what we'll do. That's what I like about this side, though, that we've just got that flexibility to go, all right, things aren't working, someone else needs a break. We've just got so many options in so many different positions where our team can just play all over the place, which I absolutely love. So Dane is struggling, so we'll go Edouard out on that left wing, and we'll hold on to a sub just for now. So here we go. Hakimi into Martial as Barcelona go 5-0 up in their game. Finding William, Brozovic. Let him have a shot from there if we need to. Back to Steph De Vrij. Here we go. This is where you got to win the ball now, though. William finding Hakimi. Hakimi's been that major outlet for them this game. Martial, poor effort. Garcia is in the way. And is that all we've got time for? We're going to make one more change. We will take Tonali off because he does have quite a big workload. We'll get our Zate out there, who's not 100% fit, but he should be able to see 10 minutes out of this game. So Garcia, long again out to the fullback. This time goes to Steve. Do we have that direct ball? It goes to Edouard, who has that chance to cut in. Finds Makoko, finds Saucedo, and it's out for a corner. This is just good counter-attacking football from the boys as well. Our Zate now is on, so hopefully he can just see the game out for us. Ball found its way to the back post, but we were unable to put it into the back of the net, and Barcelona is 6-0 up against Dynamo Zagreb. I kind of feel sorry for them. They've just been battered in every game so far in the group. Stengs ball in. Saucedo gets a head on it, but couldn't direct it towards goal. And here comes Tony Martial driving down this right wing. Great challenge from Harvey Elliott, and that's what he just gives us that flexibility. He can play on the right, he can play up front, he can play centrally. He is just fantastic, and hopefully we see his development sort of kick on this season, because he's going to be playing a lot more games than he did last year. So Makoko had that ball through. He didn't want to give it to Saucedo. Finds our Zate into Stengs, trying to force the issue a little bit there with Stengs. Now finds Saucedo. This is better play from the lads. That's not the best ball, and it doesn't get there. It only finds Hakimi into Ahmed, De Vries, into just trying to keep hold of the ball here, just to stem the bleeding, I think. But Hakimi once again driving. We put a challenge in, but we don't win the ball back. Martial goes for a screamer that only falls back to Hakimi. Here we go. Big ball forward. We don't win it. Hakimi nods it out. There's only about 2 minutes of play left. We should have this in the bag, and this should be the last highlight. Into William, Martial, Brozovic, Martial driving, Neto Dumfries hoofs it, and that is it. It's all over. We follow up our loss to Inter with a 4-1 win. That is massive for us. And in terms of the group, we're on 7 points, Inter on 6, Barca on 10. We need a win against Barcelona in this episode, and that is what you're going to see next. Welcome back, YouTube. As you can see, we are ready to take on Barcelona here in the Champions League. Since you saw us take on Inter, we only managed a 1-1 draw here against Sohal, I'm going to say. I don't really know how to pronounce them. I think they're sitting 20th in the league, which is quite frustrating that we weren't able to get the win. But then we did play Amiens and win 2-1 with Jovic scoring a double and getting a really high match rating for us. So we are here ready to take on Barcelona. As you can see, we are still sitting second. We're 3 points behind PSG, 7 points ahead of Lille, who we play in our next league game. So we could really create some separation from them. Here in the Champions League, we obviously need a result. We're not anticipating Dynamo Zagreb getting a point against Inter, so we definitely need 3 points here against Barcelona. And you might think I'm a bit silly, but I am going to change the system slightly. So we're going to go into this 5-2-2-1. So we keep a similar shape. We just pretty much take out one of the strikers and throw them to centre back. So that's going to hopefully give the fullbacks a little bit more space to operate in. We should see Scarlett and Elliott sort of drifting into the central areas to help Moukoko, with the fullbacks bombing on over the top. So I'm hoping for some different combinations here. So the Mazzala sort of ticking around here, with Scarlett sort of drifting up here to help Moukoko, and we'll see how things go. We've got Dan set as a stopper, so he can kind of step into midfield. With that, we've got a standard defence line. Actually, we're going to go higher defence line and standard attack line. So the idea is we're going to try and compress teams and play the game really up here in their half. So this is just the rest of the tactic for you. We're going to counter press, we're going to distribute quickly to the centre backs so that we can play. We're going to have a high tempo, standard directness with wide attacking width, and we're going to pass into space as well. So that is the team. So we've got Moukoko, Scarlett, Elliott, Tonali, Susic, Dumfries, Gehalia, and then our Zate, Dan, and Todibo at the back with Garcia. So it's a very strong team. We've made 8 changes from the team that played in the league, so everyone should be fresh, ready to go. Now the Barcelona team is Messi, Griezmann, Rafael Leao, Mariba, De Jong, Zubamendi, who I don't know who's Zubamendi. Where's the little icon for Zubamendi? There it is. There's a 25-year-old midfielder who looks very, very good. And then who have they got else? They got Estupiñán, Hernandez, Skriniar, Sergio Roberto. On the bench, they got Dodo, Milinkovic-Savic, Jota, Lenglet, Balde, and Ferran Torres. So it's an interesting Barcelona side, but it's one that we definitely need to get 3 points against here today. So let's see how the new system works. The wingers should be tucking in, trying to really support the 2 midfielders. So we should almost create a bit of a box or a triangle in the midfield with Tonali, Scarlett, Elliott, and then Susic should be drifting wide to help out Elliott. So far, Barcelona have had 54% of the ball. They've had 1 shot. We are just slowly entering into the game. So here we go. It's Dumfries finding Elliott. Can we find something? Dumfries, Susic. So Susic should drop in wide, which I want to see. So I like him being in those areas for us. Now, Tonali then needs to really press the ball here. So this is where I want to see how Dan's positioning goes as that stopper and see when does he step up and when does he drop off. So Rafael Leao hits Messi, blocked. Susic just pumps the ball long. It'd be nice if we could hit it into the channel so Moukoko has a chance to get on it as well. We're going to encourage the boys early doors as well. So it looks like Inter still haven't scored against Dynamo Zagreb. But here we go. It's Leo Messi over the free kick, puts it over the bar, and it's our ball. I'd like to see a highlight from us as well. Now I just want to check, are we on key or extended? We are on extended. So here we go. Messi, corner whipped in, Leao, Hernandez, and it's a goal to Barcelona, which is not what we want to see. Actually, I didn't play around with the corner tactic, did I? Set pieces, corners, attack. What is this? Alright, so we want attacking mid-left on the left corner. We need someone here. So that person's lurking. That midfielder, Susic, can be the one that lurks at the near post. That midfielder can attack the area. And we'll swap them over. And then right, so attacking mid right with the midfielder. No, that's not what I wanted. What did I want? That's what we'll do. Attacking mid right. And that's what we'll do. So I've got to remember to do that off recording. But here we go. 1-0 down at the Camp Nou. How do we respond? I'm going to encourage the boys. Let's see what we get out of it. So it's Sergio Roberto into De Jong. Finding Sergio Roberto once again. So these are the spaces where I'm happy for Barcelona to dictate the play. Sort of high pockets out wide. If they want to beat us from out there, then good luck to them. But here we go. I feel more confident that our wingers can get the job done in those spaces to help us out. So here we go. It's Griezmann into De Jong. Blocked. Got to win this. Elliot does. Hasn't got a lot to play to. He had Makoko, but I reckon he was offside. Skriniar hits long. Finds Messi, which is what we don't want. We don't want Messi dropping into those pockets and picking the ball up. It's Rafael, and that is wide. Apparently that was a shot. Okay, fair enough. And we haven't really created a whole lot yet, which is not what I want to see from the boys. I felt like the fullbacks should be able to bomb on and give us some options going forward as Inter do go 1-0 up. So here we go. Dane driving. Rafael brings him down. They're saying he could be in trouble with a red card, and it is a yellow card for Rafael Leao. Can we make something of this free kick? Tonali's known for scoring free kicks, has a strike, and it's well saved by Marc-Andre Ter Stegen. So here we go. Can we create something from the corner? Scarlett whips it in towards, I don't know who that was, but now Griezmann was on the ball, but the touchline beats him to it. Let's just get in 1-0 down. I can live with a 1-0 deficit at halftime. 2-0 is going to be very hard to overturn. Well blocked, only as far as Mariba. Dumfries does well, hoofs it out for a throw-in, and we should be able to see this out to half-time. So it's not been the best half. Wasn't good enough. Let's go. Come on, boys. Got to try and create something here. Can we get some form of overlaps happening? What are our wing-backs on? We've got them both on support. Going to go wing-back, at least get one on attack, I think. And the Mazzala, I just want to leave him on support for now as well. So here we go. Rafael driving inside towards our defence. We've got a good line there. It's a annoying foul by the left back there. Let's see what we can do to deal with this. And we don't see the highlight. We see Messi on the other side of the pitch now. Ball in, only as far as Tonali. Susic, Tonali. The ball was on to Scarlett. So obviously Tonali, unfortunately, didn't see that ball. This is the shape I want to see us. You can see the little triangles that we're making on the pitch. I just want to see that happen on the ball now. So I'm seeing it off the ball, which is what I like. Rafael 2-0, and we can't win the header at the back post, which is a bit frustrating. I feel like the 2 goals we've conceded haven't been to the fault of the system. Who's that? That's Dumfries there, I reckon. Yeah. So Dumfries is the one that gets beaten at the back post in the air, and you can't plan for that in your system. That's just unlucky play. At the moment, we're passing at 90%, which is good to see, but we've only had the ball 45% of the game. So it's time to make a couple moves. So Susic is struggling. So Elliot can go into that role. Jovic is going to come on the wing. Tonali's starting to struggle in the deep lying playmaker role as well. So I'm just trying to think. Do we go Alzate? I think we do. So Alzate will step into the midfield. Retsos will step into centre back. And let's see what happens from here. Still got time. If we can somehow get 2 goals, that would be fantastic. But that's obviously going to be a tall ask for the boys. So Dumfries looks absolutely spent. I don't have another option. So Christensen's going to jump in on that wing back as a support role. And I just think we've just been outclassed by a good team here. And there's no harm in getting beaten by a better side. But let's see if we can somehow get 2 goals. What we're going to do is we're going to play around with this. We're going to go much higher, much higher. We're going to be extremely pressing. We're going to use the offside trap. And let's focus the play through the fullbacks. We're going to go much higher, way more direct. And we'll turn that off. Let's go. Let's see if that can get us back into the game. Let's see what we can do. Hopefully we just step up. We just squish Barcelona back and it allows us to score 2 goals. That's the plan. If they score one here, though, it's all over. And it's Diogo Jota, but he's offside. So we've got a lifeline. We've got 8 minutes to go. We're 2-0 down. Can we find something just to get us back into the game? So let's see. That's disallowed. That's what we want to see. Let's skip the replay. And it doesn't even show us a replay. So let's go. Can we create something here? That's probably been the disappointing thing. I feel like possession, we've been okay. We just haven't been able to create any chances. Like, you know, I can't blame the boys for that. I would have probably liked to have watched this game on more comprehensive highlights so I could have seen what happened. But here we go. This is what we risked. We risked being exposed on the break. Diogo Jota has a strike, doesn't go anywhere. Can Garcia just release this ball quickly? He does. He hits Jovic. It's actually a really good ball. Finds Christensen at the right fullback position, who's just driving, has the opportunity to cross, puts a ball in towards Makoko. It's cleared. Well done, our Zate. The ball goes out, and that is probably all that she wrote for this game. So everything comes down to the next game for us. Our fate is not in our hands. That's probably the bit that hurts the most. We need to go and beat Dynamo Zagreb, and we need Barcelona to get a result against Inter Milan. Do I think that's going to happen? Probably yes. But I would have rather this been in our hands. So we were the underdogs. Well done, boys. I'm not expecting to beat Barcelona. You know, in 2 games, we've drawn 1-0 and lost 2-0. So we're not too far away from them. Obviously, a draw in the next game, we'd have to win pretty comfortably against Dynamo Zagreb, which I feel like we probably should. But that is what you're going to see in the next episode. So how far away is that game? I don't think it's too far away. So we've got Dynamo Zagreb are here. So what you're going to see in the next episode will probably be Zagreb and either the cup game or one of these games. There's no point showing Lille. So we're going to keep going with the 5 back because I think it goes well. We'll see how it goes against Lille. And you'll see us for Dynamo Zagreb. So if you like this episode, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.